submitting decks. So drop me, if you want to submit a new deck, drop me a thing through the Google form. And if you would like to just bump a deck in the queue, just drop me a whisper and let me know which deck you'd like to bump. Thank you for the continued support at any rate. It seems okay. It's a little bit mana heavy, but we've got a Horizon Canopy to cycle. Unfortunately, Twitch does not let you jump from, and it's so silly that it doesn't let you combine your Twitch Prime with money to get to tier 3. Unfortunately, it does not work that way. That weird yellow icon next to your name, Jad, always gets me. It's so weird looking. Burn or Valakut? Which one? Burn! Yay! So I'm a little sad that I fetch shocked. But this matchup is much better for us than Valakut. I don't know if it's good. Actually, I guess I haven't played it. Well, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. Hopefully they have no respect here. Do not need another path in my life. Hopefully they're just like attack you, idle on go. They could be just burn too. They could be a zoo deck, but they could just be burn that drew their Stomping Ground. Thoughts on Knight of Reliquary over Amalgam? I don't know, I haven't played that before. It's just another card that depends on your graveyard. I really feel like if you want to change that deck in a meaningful way, you would want to add cards to make you less reliant on the graveyard strategy. That's again, like when I want to make changes to decks, I always want to approach them from the perspective of what's a problem this deck has and how do I fix it. And definitely the biggest issue with that deck is like all of your strategies losing to graveyard hate. So I'd want to like make my deck better against graveyard hate basically. That one is much cooler. Am I supposed to path one of these? Probably not. I probably should have just played the Noble Hierarch here. Yeah, I should have. They should have attacked me, but I definitely should have pathed them. Are they dead? Not quite. If I would have put the Noble Hierarch into play, they would have died here. That's funny. If I would have cast Noble Hierarch last turn, they'd be dead because I'd have 6 mana this turn. So pretty punished for my mistake. And now they get a chance to like hold up Lightning Bolt to interrupt Actor with our combo. Hopefully this is a No Justice stream. I'm gonna go ahead and block here. Because if they have a Lightning Bolt, they're going to get to disrupt our combo anyways, so I might as well block. I know they don't have Bolt, right? If they had Bolt, they would have killed my Felidar Guardian. Or do they really want to kill Saheeli? I suppose it's possible they really want to kill Saheeli. Yep, we can go Oath into a second Saheeli here, you're not wrong. Okay. So getting kind of punished for the mistake I made. Oh, I have a 5/5 now, which is like pretty decent. Like blocks and attacks. Oh, I should have left the other Felidar Guardian back because I had exalted, so I was hitting for 2 even if I just attacked with the token there. They have a Searing Blaze. I'm not going to block. So, yay! No Justice Stream! We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Burp burp dur 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 dur. And then believe it or not, we're not going to sideboard. Sideboarding with this is the easiest deck to sideboard with in Modern. You ask yourself the very important question, do I want Bojuka Bog or Field of Ruin in this matchup? And when the answer is no, you click submit. How much longer do I think the queue is going to be frozen for? It depends directly on how many decks I have people adding to it at the higher amount. I play on average 30 decks a week. I play 25 to 30 decks a week, and I currently have 40 tier 3 subs. So that means if nobody added extra decks at $50+, I would knock the queue down 60 decks in a month. So depends on how many new tier 3 subs I get and how many $50 decks I have added past that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Chad, in case you didn't realize it, Glittering Wish not only gets Saheeli out of our sideboard, but Glittering Wish gets Bring to Light, and then Bring to Light gets Felidar Guardian. So, Glittering Wish gets both halves of the combo, chat. Got the old tutor for the tutor. I don't know about 24 again, but I plan to do extra streams like this. Like, I don't plan to stream less while the queue is frozen. I plan to continue streaming my, 30 to 50 hours a week or so. I'm like, what do I have planned next weekend? I thought one of these weekends was pretty open. Seems great. Would love to keep. Like, what's next weekend look like? I have nothing going on next weekend either, or the weekend after that. Gosh, I'm free the next 3 weekends. That's so exciting. We're gonna have plenty of weekend streams coming up, chat. If there's no major Modern tournament one of the next 3 weekends almost certainly won't have a major Modern tournament. And whatever one of those weekends is, I'll probably do a 12-hour stream on one of the weekend days. Just kind of hack through it. See how much we can do. We did 10 hours yesterday and got through 7 decks, which was great. Although Justin put 2 decks in the queue at the higher price, so we only reduced the queue by 5, even though I streamed 7. Not that I'm complaining. I like money. No, Bring to Light putting it right into play is a pretty big deal in my opinion. I think it's a pretty big deal. Next weekend is pre-release weekend. Oh, next weekend's I will definitely. I have a bunch of bits and I didn't know about, so thank you. Well, thank you, Q and Not Yet, for the very generous 2,900 bits. Take a peek at the deck queue and see if there's anything you find especially sweet in there that you'd like to see a little bit sooner. As always, the people that send me donations and bits, they pick how soon we play this stuff here, so thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. Tad HG with the 5-month resub. Your test is successful. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the continued support. Yeah, pre-release weekend is actually a great time to stream because there's no major events. So I will probably do a very long stream next weekend. Now I have to coordinate with the wife. Put my 4/4 into play. You celebrate America and only play Jeskai on Wednesday? Maybe. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. We're gonna wish for Finks. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Please don't skull crack my ass. Do, 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 do. I feel like they have more spot removal. They like kept their hand based on spot removal so they wouldn't die to our combo. So I think I'm just gonna go get Kitchen Finks. There's a Ruric Thar in our sideboard. Of course, though. Why wouldn't there be a Ruric Thar in our sideboard? If this resolves, we're in a very good spot. Well, that's just dandy candy, chat. What scenario is echoing better? Where they have multiple pieces of hate? What situation are you looking at explicitly where you need wipe away instead of echoing truth? When's the next Legacy Day? Pretty soon, Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. I think Legacy's towards the top of the queue right now, but I'm not sure what the second deck is at. Well, this is pretty sweet. So we're gonna go ahead. And we're gonna go and attack with this Kitchen Finks here. And then we're gonna blink it with Felidar Guardian. Oh, I'm dumb. I can't play Saheeli then. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I was like, and then I can combo, but wait, I've already attacked, so I can't combo. God, that resolved too? Never mind, we fine. We fight. Is their hand just like 6 Path to Exiles or like 12 lands? Or what's the deal with the burn player holding cards these days, chat? What's the deal? All right, for those of you that aren't paying attention, our opponent just threw a Rift Bolt under the table there. Do I just like copy Kitchen Finks and give them the business? Nah, let's combo. Tilt. Opponent missequenced here. They should have waited for our Felidar Guardian to target the Saheeli. Because they sequenced this way, I now get to blink my Kitchen Finks and gain 2 extra health. Which, I'm no expert, but I'm told that gaining health is very good against the burn deck. We can find another Saheeli here and still kill them. Gosh, this Kitchen Finks is just like doing the Lord's work, huh, chat? Has a singleton Kitchen Finks ever gained so much health in a single match of Magic before? They very likely never interfaced with this combo before. All right. So I want you to come on a journey with me, chat. And this journey says we could try and combo them, or I could put Ruric Thar into play. Or I could put Ruric Thar into play. How are we feeling about Ruric Thar this time of year? How are we feeling about? I feel like Ruric Thar has to be the pick. We're not here to not cast Ruric Thar, right? Ogres are like onions. They've got layers. They've got layers, chat. We were actually watching Shrek with the kids the other night. Oh, it's an ogre party. Thank you for the bits. All right, I'm going to restart Magic Online really quick. While I'm doing that, I'd just like to thank everyone for hanging out here tonight. My name's Jeff Hogan, a full-time streamer, memer, content producer. I'm streaming Magic on this channel 30 plus hours a week. If you enjoy my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the wonderful people that keep me employed here full-time like I do. You can also support my stuff by supporting some of my wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hogan PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mousepads, binders, and bags there. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone to Hoaglandia. Please talk to your friendly neighborhood moderator about receiving your complimentary timeout. I'm going to shill a touch longer since Magic Online's rebooting anyways. So cardsteer.com would love to help you turn some of your cards into other cards or cash to other players. There's no haggling. They just take 1% fee off the top. Mack Weldon provides premium men's clothing, such as this wonderful shirt that I'm wearing. Using code Jeff Hogan at bit.ly/HugoClothes, you can save 20% on your first order there. This is the last day that code is going to be valid, so if you've seen that ad on the stream before and been thinking about picking some stuff up from them, you'll want to do it today so you can save that 20%. And of course, this stream wouldn't be possible without viewers like Anaronix, Justin Nivik, and all y'all out there. And look at that. Look at that. We're loaded. We're looking for a match, and we didn't even miss any magic. That's how you run adverts on your stream, chat. You do it during time that was going to be wasted anyways. That's also why I have 2 ad pages, because saying that many ads in a row, it's a lot of ads. It's a mouthful. It's a mouthful, chat. Don't worry. Those of you worried about the length of the adverts, I've got people coming in to replace Mack Weldon. Don't worry. We got plenty of sweet things to show coming up this month. Plenty of sweet to shill. Can we start having time-shifted shilling for when this happens? Look it. Dragonlord Ojutai is sweet, but getting an ogre into play is way sweeter. Do you still like the Eldritch Evolution version of this deck? I don't think any... Let me rephrase. I have yet to play a creature combo deck in this current modern format and not thought after I finished it, man, that deck was really disappointing and kind of clunky. It's basically every creature combo deck I've played has just been, well, this doesn't quite feel good enough. Maybe we'll try something else next time. And I love these kind of decks. These are the types of decks where when they're good, I am all over them. They consistently come up short in Modern. We're in for a Night of the Reliquary here. We have birds in tonight, so... You're gonna shill sex cells? So actually, and this is funny. So for those of you that don't know, if you're not in the subs Discord, I talk about some of this stuff in there. I'm actually working with an ad network. That's how I got like the Mack Weldon campaign, and I'm gonna where I got some of the other things that I have coming up. And they're sweet because they work to make sure the ads are organic. And they actually had me ask me if I wanted to shill ED medication. And I was just like, that's not something that I have a use for, and I don't want to shill something that I don't personally have a use for. So, yeah. Not that there's anything wrong if you do, but it felt really random to me. It felt really random to me. Would you count elves in that category? No, I think elves is great. Elves is an aggro combo deck. It's not really a toolbox deck. In fact, I think the best version of elves is the green-black version that plays Lead the Stampede and no Court of Callings. These decks would need some kind of efficient These decks would need, that's a good question. What do I think these decks need to be truly competitive format? These decks need efficient disruption, like discard or counter spells, basically, is what it comes down to. They just, like, Thoughtseize and Inquisition are like the force of will of this format. They're the cards that keep, like, the degenerate obnoxiousness in check. I mean, to be fair, that type of stuff is advertised on regular network television too, which children watch. And I casually swear a good deal, so like, I know there's some parents that let their kids watch my stuff, but I can't imagine it's that many. What was somebody had a really good chat? If your erection lasts longer than a oh, I totally ruined the delivery. If your erection lasts longer than a lantern league, please consult your physician. Just like, all right, what am I doing with this Knight of the Reliquary? Should I put a creature into play by fetching up a land here? I think I'm just supposed to beat them down. Like, they're obviously blue-white control, right? So I just want to, like, actually kill them here, probably. Like this zombie hand and the mono black Undying deck. Was that a time me out? All right, sounds good. I'll add that to the mono black Undying. Thanks for the Midsummer Kool-Aid drinker. Lots of us do, chat. Lots of us do. I just think the format's too quick. Gosh, I really hope whatever new non-rotating format Wizards of the Coast comes up with, that Traverse the Ulvenwald and Eldritch Evolution are legal in them. That's my hope. That's the one thing I would like for Christmas, Wizards of the Coast, is that whatever your new non-rotating format is, I would really, really like for those two tutors to be legal in it. What would need to happen? The degenerate linear decks need to be slowed down. Modern needs to actually be a turn 4 format for creature toolbox decks to be good. That's what would need to happen, I think, in my mind. You would need to actually have it be a turn 4 format. Actually, it's funny. I actually think Kiki Cord was moderately competitive when Splinter Twin was legal. I top 8'd a bunch of tournaments, including that's the open that I made it to the finals of with Kiki Cord was when Splinter Twin and Summer Bloom were both legal. I lost to Bloom in the finals of that tournament, like it wasn't good against Bloom, but Kiki Cord had a lot of play to it against Splinter Twin. The Kiki Splinter Twin matchup was very interactive and a lot of fun, in my opinion. Geist of Saint Trash. There's the best thing. Arena might be a total hot mess. It might be great, but even if Arena is a complete and total disaster, the best thing that's going to come out of Arena is we're going to get a new non-rotating format. We're going to get a new non-rotating format. This is game 1. They just have main deck Geist. I am super, super excited for whatever new non-rotating format. I really hope it's Origins forward. At the very least, I'd like to get, at the very least, I hope it includes Eldritch Moon so we can have Eldritch Evolution. Jace Fringe Prodigy is not that busted without fetch lands. We don't know that it's guaranteed to be Kaladesh forward. We don't know that. They could back add some sets. No, Modern won't die. Modern won't die with the new format gets introduced any more than Legacy died. Modern will still exist. And honestly, Modern's at a point where it's kind of gotten expensive enough that, like, we kind of need a new non-rotating format to have something to get new players in with, right? But you don't know what other sets they plan to back add. You don't, like, unless you're literally working at Wizards of the Coast and have insider information, which if that's the case, you should probably shut up. But unless that's the case, you really shouldn't speculate. They have to give... Standard's gonna rotate in October. If they don't give people something to do with their cards on Arena in October, people will be upset. Furious with the brand new tier 1 sub. Thank you very much and welcome. I appreciate the continued support. Thank you for that. You should never make assumptions based on the fact that Wizards of the Coast made a good decision that makes a whole lot of sense. Making estimations based on Wizards of the Coast having made good decisions prior is going to make you very, very sad with yourself. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, even if it did take some alcohol to get you prompted. If you're enjoying drinks on a Saturday night, you should definitely pop into the Discord and take a peek at the Bamonte Experience channel. It's Thyrsis. Thrysis? People don't want to play formats where their cards rotate. People like playing non-rotating formats because people like buying one or two or a few different decks and then playing the shit out of those decks. That's what people, by and large, like to do in Magic the Gathering. There's something sweet about being able to identify your Magic deck. This is your deck that you really click with and you love the play patterns of, and you know all the matchups. And the people that like rotating formats, they get to play Standard. Standard's great for them. Let them play Standard. The appeal of Extended is similar to the appeal of Standard, whereas like formats like Modern and Legacy, these non-rotating formats, they can pull more people, and I think it clicks for more people with that. Yeah, the fact that Modern is as diverse as it is for two reasons. One, it doesn't have so many fucked cards like Legacy does. The messed up powerful cards in Legacy stifle format diversity in Legacy. Two is that because we have a large card pool without these messed up cards that stifle format diversity, there's lots of different decks that are competitive. How do you go forward when Arena is the only game in town? Well, I mean, I don't think they'll ever get rid of Magic Online unless Arena supports Modern. Now, that's not to say Arena won't ever support Modern. There's a non-zero chance that it does at some point in the future. I just wouldn't expect them to get rid of Magic Online until Arena supports Modern. You put the car in drive and you go to your LG. So... and I'm sure there's going to be, this is a subjective opinion. I'm going to prefix this with that asterisk, because I know that there's people that are going to be about to disagree with what I say. I actually really like how Arena looks and feels. I've played a very small amount of it, so maybe if it's bad and clunky, I haven't experienced it enough. But I love how it looks and feels. I love that I get to play the game that I really enjoy in this slick new interface, but without the formats that I like to play, and without an economy that's feasible for me to get cards and play sweet games in, it's fucking useless to me. It is. That's just what it is. It doesn't matter if it looks great and it feels great without a better economy and and formats that I'm interested in playing, I can't play it. It's like telling me that Arena looks awesome, or even me knowing that Arena looks awesome, it's as useful as me knowing that Hearthstone looks awesome. Hearthstone does look awesome, and it plays really smoothly, but you know what it doesn't let me do? It doesn't let me play fucking Magic. And Arena doesn't let me play Magic. The Magic that it lets me play is not the Magic that I'm interested in playing, so it's useless to me as a piece of software. The Twitch integrations that already exist for Arena are awesome. Those are third-party integrations, though. Wizards of the Coast isn't the one making those. Why not Lotus into Saheeli this turn? Because my opponent missed their second land drop, and I really just want to put a 4/4 into play and beat them to death. I really just want to put a 4/4 into play and beat them to death. If you enjoy playing Standard and if you enjoy playing Limited, Arena's got to be awesome for you. Like that's what the format, that's what the client's been designed with in mind, is playing Standard and playing Limited. And if you enjoy those formats and you enjoy playing Arena, you can and should play Arena. But as a player who I play a lot of Magic, and I basically never play Limited and I never play Standard, like Arena's just not for me. And that's okay. Not everything has to be for every person, but I am genuinely a little bit sad that Arena isn't for me. I'm not the intended audience for Arena as they're creating it. Arena is still in closed beta. That's not true, Pinky. To quote someone directly from Wizards of the Coast, the end goal of Arena is to have organized play Pro Tour feature matches on it. They want to go full hog wild esports with it. Full hog wild esports. Here's the tip. Here's a pro tip, Ecstasy. Everybody learned from Gmail. If you just leave the beta tag on your product for basically forever, people have to complain less. Because you're like, yo, dog, you had an issue? Shit says beta right on the box. You can't complain about issues in a beta, dog. That's just silly. That's why everybody leaves the beta tag on everything for so long. In case you're not familiar with the software world. It's possible I should have fetched here because, yeah, I just let my Knight of the Reliquary die to a bolt. How long do you think MTGO will last before? I don't think they'll ever replace it unless they back support formats, and I think back supporting all the formats is going to take them a long time. Yeah, Anoronics, I can do that for sure. I didn't have anybody else lined up tonight to answer your question. That being said, because this ate a lightning bolt, this does mean they have one less theoretical bolt to kill this Tireless Tracker. My favorite thing are the people, and I've heard people say this, and this just like tells me how stupid the average Magic player can be sometimes. I've heard people say, and they were being genuine when they said this, that Wizards of the Coast was designing Arena with the intention of it only being free to play and didn't want to encourage people to spend money on it. I was like, holy shit. You really think they're a charity? You really think that they're writing this multi-million-dollar piece of software and they don't want people to give them money to play it? I was like, I didn't respond. I just checked out of the conversation. Like, there are conversations that there are certain people you just shouldn't engage with, and that is a type of person you shouldn't engage with. You're not gonna get anywhere pleasant trying to engage with someone like that. It's just like, lordy, lordy. Like, I'm used to people being clueless sometimes, but like that was like an intense level of clueless. So the reason why I held these fetch lands here is because I wanted to get extra clues with them, like such. So I'm gonna fetch a Sacred Foundry here. I'm gonna fetch a breeding pool. And then I'm gonna fetch a basic forest with this, so that way I can crack a clue during their end step. And then we'll get a basic plains with this path to exile. So like our opponent's got 4 cards left in their hand, and we have 5 cards plus 3 clues, which is pretty good. I'm doing pretty well, Disc Jockey. I'm having a good time. Feeling kind of riled up tonight. Send help. Infect is great. Here's a dirty secret for people that aren't aware. There's only 2 reasons to give your program a good free-to-play experience. One is because they're putting adverts in your face because there's a good free-to-play experience. If there aren't adverts in your game, and a lot of games don't have adverts in them, the real reason games have a free-to-play experience at all is so the free-to-play players can give the whales a good gameplay experience. Most companies, they don't give a shit about the free-to-play players. The only reason they care about them at all is because they give the whales something to do with their time. They give the whales reason to play the game. That's why the free-to-play players are important. They help keep the people that pay for the game engaged in the game. I am definitely considered a Hearthstone whale. I gave Blizzard just over 4 digits worth of money to be able to play all the decks in their standard format. And you know what? I don't really regret doing that. I really enjoy my time I spent playing Hearthstone. And this is the best part about streaming. Because I streamed Hearthstone, that's a tax write-off. That's the best. That's the best. That's a business expense right there. That's a bit. Did you like how I baited the cryptic command with the Knight of the Reliquary? And then I put another Candyman into play? You could argue I'm a master at baiting. It's quite excellent at it. Alrighty. What's my pro-con list on being a teacher? It depends on which level. If you're teaching at the high school level, dealing with parents is definitely a con. If you're teaching at the college level, the shitty pay is a con. I'm a high school teacher, don't do it. Oh, geez, can we? Oh, geez, chat. They're not expecting the glittering wish technology, are they? They're not expecting the glittery wish. If I tried to do that, they'd fed my family for 13 generations. To be fair, the reason I'm able to write off things like Hearthstone as a business expense is because specifically the type of work that I do. I used Hearthstone in my work to make money, and it's because of the type of way my work is taxed. So like when you're an independent contractor in the United States, you pay more taxes than people that can't write stuff off. So do I want... I feel like I want Ojutai here. Just gonna get the Big Daddy Dragonlord. None of those make blue. Yeah, this year's definitely going to be the most I've ever owed on taxes. All right, so we got 1, 2. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have gotten Ruric Thar there because I actually don't have enough mana to Wish plus Ruric Thar this turn. Yeah. I put away 30% of the money that I make to pay taxes at the end of the year. I'm short on comboing them here, right? I think I'm 1 mana short, actually, right? So this costs 3. Yeah, I'm 1 mana short. Because this could cost me 3, and then I can Glittering Wish, but I can only have 2 left over after I Glittering Wish. Yeah, we actually, Anoronics, is my wife and I file jointly. We actually just take extra money out of her check every week. Every other week. It costs 3 because it can blink a land. Yeah, we could just land Saheeli and start scrying. I like that. And then I can crack a clue after I scry. I actually don't know offhand the immediate impact on what Trump stuff has done. I think it actually ended up lowering stuff for people in the bracket that we were close to. I don't actually know offhand though, so I don't want to guesstimate anything. We're slowly becoming clueless, chat. We're slowly becoming clueless. Do I just YOLO it here? Izzy the Mage with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I do appreciate that. Let's start with the scry here. Yeah, I'll take another Glittering Wish. It's a Ruric Thar, chat. Should be a Dragonlord Jamoka in our wish package. There probably shouldn't be, but it's sweet, so I'd like one. Nah, I'm just gonna YOLO this shit. Well, that could have gone worse for us. They didn't actually kill our Saheeli, which is decent. It's easier to find a new cat than it is to find a new... We did just shuffle the Glittering Wish away, but I think that's fine. Most high school teachers transition to the SCG tour. I think that's probably a stretch. All right, let's path this because I don't want it pressuring my Saheeli. Dispel's fine against Jeskai control. This type of matchup isn't the problem for creature combo deck Straven. It's fast combo that's the problem. Northar with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Does one make more doing content and grinding the tour than teaching? I will say this, that traveling, I can almost say with certainty after what I've had happen to me this year that Stevens would make far more money if he just stopped playing in Magic tournaments. Just streaming is infinitely easier to make money at. And you still get to play a bunch of Magic. I'm gonna lead on Teaglesworth here, because Teaglesworth means they can't Cryptic Command me, so if they have Cryptic Command, they're gonna counter it with this. And then we get to stick Saheeli here, which is okay. Yeah, PhDs tend to make more. Like, I only have a master's degree, so like when I was teaching at colleges, I was getting an adjunct rate. Most schools don't hire tenure track people these days with just master's degrees. You need a PhD. He doesn't really stream that much. Especially considering he just, like, took 2 months off. Or 2 weeks or whatever it was. He just took a significant amount of time off. Aw, man, I liked my Saheeli. I mean, we're not losing. All right, now we're losing. Wait, I have a Ghost Quarter? I'm unsure. I'm unsure what we're currently doing. All right, I've got a good idea. Let's Oath into a Felidar, and then Felidar blink our Oath and find a Saheeli and kill them. That's the plan. We're going to Oath, grab Felidar. We're going to Felidar. All right, that's fine. We'll find this. This is why we kept our fetch lands for reference. It's this guy right here. Is this out of lands it can get? I think this might be out of lands it can get. That might have been a misclick. It's funny that Alex asked that right as I answered it. So this Misty Rainforest has Stomping Ground. Oh, still Stomping Ground it can go get? Nope. How many shocks can it get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually can't get any lands with this. I should have played this because there's a Sacred Foundry left in my deck it could have gotten. So that was a mistake. We've played Mono Bluetron. It's pretty clunky and awkward. It was a while ago, but the deck just doesn't interact very well with the format. I'm gonna double check that there's no lands in my deck that this can get. Yeah. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. So this has Plains and Sacred Foundry it could get. So that's a pretty big deal. I'm down a clue now. And there's one, I'm down a clue, and there's one more land in my deck that I didn't thin out just now, which is a big deal. Yep, so I'm down a card draw here, which every card counts at this point in the game. I'm down a card and a land. Thinning's relevant when your deck is this small. Yes. The answer to is thinning relevant is basically hinges on like the size of your deck. And our deck's pretty small right now. So I'm actually gonna get this Tireless Tracker back. Because it's a divination. It's a divination that demands an answer. My deck is so small. My deck is so small. I didn't say Bluetron wasn't fun for certain people. I didn't say it couldn't be fringe competitive. I just said I don't think it's very powerful. That description handles most of decks that people play in Modern. Are you sure you don't want that advert? This deck doesn't really have room for creature lands. Logic not. That's really unfortunate. It's basically counterspell at this point. This is an easy block here. We're kind of running out of relevant things in our deck to have going on. Kind of surprised they didn't kill this or counter this. Or they knew it was going to find a bunch of blanks. I mean, we have a bunch of Tireless Trackers, so like... I already used the Saheeli out of my board. That's funny. Forgot about that. This game's been really long. I think I'm at a low enough health total that I can't really afford to Ghost Quarter the Azcanta because I need to kill the Colonnade. I'm also down on clock, which is unusual for me, so I probably need to play a little bit faster. Yeah, Thar's gonna eat a Logic Knot here, which is all we want out of life. 10. Yeah, we're not gonna do another league after this one. We've been up for 3 hours. We'll start with Possibility Storm tomorrow night. So if you're hanging out for Possibility Storm, I'm gonna scare you off and tell you that we're done for the evening after this league. Not that if you're enjoying this deck, I am going to finish the league with this deck. So we're gonna be here a little bit. Don't go anywhere, chat. But this is gonna be my last league of the evening. Let's play this bad boy out and get him Logic Knotted. Logic not me, baby. Huh. Now can I potentially race them? I think I might be able to race their Colonnade now. Yeah, I think I'm in a position to race their Colonnade now, which means I want to Ghost Quarter their Azcanta just to cut them off of finding answers. There's my cabin for Ogre, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna cut them off the Azcanta. That was the last fetchable land. So these lands are literally just Lotus Petals now. Especially with this bird on top. This bird on top jump blocks this. Fuck. That's a bad beat. I assume this is flashing back Verdict. Good old Snappy taking one for the team. That's a good draw. They know about that one though. They know about it because they saw it off the Coiling Oracle. Ooh. Ooh. Found a piece of candy, chat. Found a piece of candy. Taste of candy. Taste of snake candy. Don't mind me. I'm just over here grinding. Just over here grinding. Grinding away. Woo! Feel like I gotta brush the shoulder up through that. That W goes out to the candy man. Everything. That is why I love creature combo decks. Creature combo. This card is so good. This deck is like Todd Stevens' green-white unplayable deck, except it has a combo kill in it, so it's automatically better. The fact that there are 3 Knights in this deck and 3 Trackers, there should probably just be 4 Trackers in this deck. Todd Stevens is a very good Magic the Gathering player. He does well with the green-white creature deck for the same reason I did well with Kiki Court. It's a mediocre pile of cards in a slightly above-average Magic player's hands. If you are better than the people you are playing against and you run a little bit hot, you can do well with all sorts of terrible piles of cards. I think Todd's pretty intelligent and realistic. I think he knows his deck's like not amazing, but he just enjoys playing it. And he's good at playing it. And like, that's what Magic is about. Magic is about having fun. This Bring to Light board is sweet. This Glittering Wish board. We finished 3-2. We lost to a Leyline and a Nut Draw out of Hallowed one, and we lost to a bunch of Scavenging Oozes out of Jund. The other thing, too, is just, like, the reason why Modern is great is because the Tier 2 decks... The Tier 2 decks are not that much worse than the Tier 1 decks. They're very, very close in power level. Turn 2 Knight, sign me up. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Watsy realized we were 2-0 with a deck we were enjoying. Watsy's like, Hogland's having fun in Modern. Somebody hit the goddamn Tron button. Hit the goddamn Tron button. Get him. Get him. Put the Urza's Tower into play. We are 2-0 to be fair. They need... I just said the words, this deck is sweet and a lot of fun, and someone at Watsy just, like, peeped up and was like, I'm gonna try. Play a basic forest, damn it. I have a Ghost Quarter. This Knight of the Reliquary is gonna tutor for the very powerful Ghost Quarter card. Oh no. Maybe their payoff is a Worm Coil. Maybe they don't have turn 3 Karn. Is anybody else laughing yet because they know that's not the case? We're about to get Karned. Never forget, chat, when moments like this happen to you, you just have to take a deep breath, release it, and then say to yourself 3 simple words. It's way more than 3 words. Stoneforge is too good for Modern. You just gotta breathe in, release. Stoneforge is too good for Modern. Just that's what you gotta focus on. You gotta focus on what's important, what's real. All right, Glittering Wish. What kind of candy's in the sideboard, chat? Gonna do a double check here real quick. I guess I can tear this Oblivion Stone, huh? I guess Teeg's pretty good. Alright, I haven't played a land yet. Yeah, let's get Teaglesworth. T-Money up in here? I do need to kill this Oblivion Stone at some point. What's going on, Squid? Welcome. Glad you've been enjoying the YouTube stuff. Welcome to a live one. Maybe I'm just supposed to get Wear Tear, because, like, this is going to blow up here pretty soon. Squid with the new Twitch Prime. Well, thank you and welcome for the support. Glad you could get your live one with us. Look at that. Guess the right Tron piece like a goddamn professional. Walking Ballista. Why you have to make me sad? Why you have to make me sad? Teeg doesn't stop Walking Ballista. Teeg doesn't stop Walking Ballista, chat. Listen, chat. Teeg's been my Kithkin advisor since some of you kids were in diapers, okay? I know what Teaglesworth text box says, chat. I know what Teaglesworth text box says. And they can totally cast a Walking Ballista right now. Teeg and I, we go way back, Teeg and I. He's a good guy. Teeg's got my back. Oh, man. Never forget, chat. Path to Exile is a split card. It also reads Rampant Growth in situations like this. Never forget that it's a split card. All right, so can I get a witness? And then do I just get Teeg back? I think I just get Teeg back, right? What do you think about just getting Teeg back? I think it's Teaglesworth. Your time has not come yet. Your people need you, Teeg. Your people need you. Stop lying down, Teeg. Get back in there, Teaglesworth. We believe in you. We believe in you. Teaglesworth believes in you, chat. Corporate Karn. Corporate Karn. Sending out memos and shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Corporate Karn finds them double mine effectively. What a tilt. We're gonna get got by this walking ballista next turn. It's gonna feel real bad. If we draw Saheeli, they die. So let's draw Saheeli. Can we draw Saheeli? Please? Survey says. That's a fetch land. Alright. That went better in my mind, chat. In my mind, that was a Saheeli. Would you like to die now or later? Here's hoping that was like a chalice or something weird and not a walking ballista they started casting earlier. Because we are real dead to a walking ballista. Real dead to a walking ballista. That being said, we're going to give ourselves the best possible chance to win. We're going to take this pretty kitty. We're going to blink our Eternal Witness. We're going to pick up Oath of Nissa. We're going to be on our way. That's true. If you've ever met a Tron player who doesn't have it, they should have. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Trey, with that 33-month resubscription. That's so long, Trey. You're going to be the first one, I think, to get to the 36-month sub badge. I think you're going to be the first. All right, we get 4 shots at a Saheeli, chat. We also get 1 shot at a Glittering Wish for a Saheeli. So we have 7 outs on this first draw, and we have 3 outs on the next 3. Well, that's a redraw. That's a redraw. Come on. Come on. Come on. Poppy needs a Saheeli. Poppy needs a Saheeli. Why are we so unlucky? That's like actually unlucky, right? It does, Trey. It's on my blog. It's on my blog. It's on my blurg. It's on my blurg. No, they're gonna blow the O-Stone up. They're gonna blow the O-Stone up, and then we're gonna die. All right. We don't have any. We don't have any cards for this matchup. Let's go to the next one. Taking Guardian and bouncing Oath doesn't leave me mana to cast Saheeli. Wish for Stony Silence, right? That is a bingo square, that's true. We had a Field of Ruin at the board, right? But Jeff, I don't understand. We had a Field of Ruin. It's a card for the Tron memory. We have so many cards for the Tron matchup. I think the Glittering Wish package is probably too cute. I think Modern's a format where not getting to play a sideboard is a pretty big deal. I think if I had like just, a pile of Damping Sphere, I think the Glittering Wish package is adorable and it's sweet to think about, but I think it's just too cute. End up dead. Don't end up dead in a ditch, Trey. I take back everything I said. The Glittering Wish package is amazing, and you should play it. I take back everything I said. The Glittering Wish package is amazing, and you should play it. Ooh. All right, all right. That is a heck of a meme, is what I think that is. Let's say that's certainly something. Gosh, we even gained 2 extra life because this Oath of Nissa. Gosh, this really sucks, chat. We could Fracturing Gust them, but now we're just gonna win the stupid game instead. This game sucks. I was so excited to Fracturing Gusta, now we're just gonna win instead? Where's the fun in that? Just like over here trying to have a good time and my deck's like, just win the game, Hogland. Why aren't you just trying to win the game? We actually combo them next turn, right? Pretty sure with Lotus Cobra we combo them next turn. If they tap out and don't kill us, I believe they're dead. Because this makes 3 mana, which gives us 5 total. And this only costs 2 because it blinks a land, which then makes 2. Oh, you had a path to exile. That's rude. That's rude. Or do they just have nothing going on? Well, that's exciting. Do I play Courser here, or do I just go wish for the thing? I'm just supposed to wish for the thing, right? I mean, their hand just seems like it's bad. I could also just, like, play my cat out, right? Let's go for the style points. Just no fear. Put more enchantments on my thing. I can respect it. I can respect it. We could theoretically die there, but if they didn't play a 1-mana enchantment last turn, I think it's fine to just go get Gust. Just look you right in the eyes and shock this into play here. Yeah, we do need a blue source because we're losing the Oath. So we can try and kill them here. Play this, blink a land, play Saheeli, copy my cat. Never forget your cat costs 3 when you need it to. Or they're just going to sequence really poorly. And, yeah, people are really bad at their timing. This used to happen when I was playing Kiki Court a lot, too. People would never kill your Kiki Jiki at the correct moment. They'd always just, like, randomly path shit. And it's just like, oh, okay, sure, I guess. Thank you. Block. Was that, did they auto pass their first combat step? They did not. They just only don't have anything going on. Ooh, Knight of the Reliquary, you say? Saheeli Courser is kind of sweet. mean, the Gust isn't really accomplishing much at the moment. Yeah, the Gust also ices my Courser. Things worth noting. This shell is interesting. So, I think the Glittering Wish package is some nonsense, but I kind of really like, just, like, having the Felidar Saheeli combo inside of, like, the green-white value. That's basically, like, green-white value town with this Saheeli Felidar shoved into it, right? Which is like, I love all the cards in the green-white unplayables deck. It's just like, without a combo kill, those style of creature combo decks just like always feel really clunky and modern to me. Let's copy this Eternal Witness really quick here. Buy back a Fracturing Gust just in case. This Bogle player feels like a salty dog, chat. I think we're gonna have our first salty dog of the evening. Oh, yeah. Never forget, chat. Don't let the sodium. Everybody, you should go watch this instead of watching me click through this. Your evening will be better spent watching that. It's always funny that the people that play the most rancid decks tend to be the saltiest. Oh, good. God bless you. Didn't make me click through all of it. Okay, so here's an interesting question. So I think a lot of the time in this archetype, it's okay to board in like your second and third best wish targets. So like, I'm probably never wishing for Detention Sphere, but it's probably fine to have in my deck to draw, right? Path to Exile is a little bit medium, but I probably want to leave like Wear Turn, Fracturing Gust, and like these three to wish for. So like with these three to wish for, I'm never wishing for this. The video is great. If you haven't watched that YouTube link, you should definitely watch it. It's worth the 60 seconds or whatever it is. Thrilling IT with the 3-month free subscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Not only do I not have enough cards to bring in to cut all the paths, but you don't want to cut all of the paths in this matchup because you need to kill Core Spirit Dancer. Core Spirit Dancer is a very scary card. So we're 2-1 in this league. We lost to Tron, believe it or not. Who's surprised we lost to Tron? Raise your hand. Weird. Nobody? All right. We beat Burn. We beat Jeskai Control. We're currently up a game here against Bogles. We got a real easy mulligan here to start. Another easy mulligan. You just can't keep hands that don't do anything till turn 3 in this deck on 5 and 6 or 6 and 7. This hand also doesn't do anything till 3. I guess it has Glittering Wish for our card. A wonderful, wonderful card. You're the worst, Anoronics. The Stone Bratwurst. Yeah, I love signing cards. If you're going to be at an event that I'm at, I'm always happy to sign stuff. If you would like to do it via mail. I have a P.O. box that you can send stuff to, so long as you include either postage for me to send it back myself, or ideally you should put a self-addressed stamped envelope in there so I can just drop it right back in. I am going to Vegas. I'm planning to go to the Vegas Open, Gen Con, and the Indianapolis Open. Maybe Bardic. The Visor Druid combo is just like pretty miserable on Magic Online, so I tend to shy away from playing it. Can I get some lands, please? If we get land this turn and next turn, obviously we'll be in a great spot. I usually carry a marker. I usually have a marker on me. Alright, well, if they don't kill me, and if I draw a land next turn, I get to gain some health and set them back. Actually, I guess if they're threatening to kill me, and they don't have trample, I can block plus path my blocker to stay alive. Yeah, right? Path Gladegiver Scout. Easy peasy. I will be at Gen Con. My wife and I go to Gen Con. I've gone to Gen Con the last 2 years now. Pathing them while they're missing land drops feels bad, but Core Spirit Dancer is a messed up card. Don't let them have it. If we miss a land drop, we get to floop Coiling Oracle into play here. No, it's in Indianapolis. It's in the middle of the cornfields. I might have to make a point to do an East Coast trip at some point this year. God bless you, little Coiling Oracle. Your people need you. Combining robots, that sounds like something Declan would love. He's super into Transformers. Oh no! Oh no, chat! Chat, they got us with the Teegs. They got us. We've been duped. We've been duped. You were supposed to advise us, Teaglesworth. We go way back. We go way back, Teeg. The fuck? I'm gonna bottom that. We just need to dig aggressively here. I know having a land for Coiling Oracle sounds great, but I just need to dig here. Just play your own and they both die, right? A lot of enchantments that kill us here. That is not one of them. Just sent me a message. All right, that's another candy. We do have Verdict in the board. Shitty flash decks are my favorite to play, which is why I love fairies. And they have Ainambra too, but yeah. That's exactly the line. It's copy Mana Dork, Glittering Wish for Fiery Justice kill these three, and then chump block with Noble Hierarch next turn. And then hope to rip a land so we can cast the Fracturing Gust. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Collected Company. And I feel like Spirits falls short on power level without playing Collected Company. Alright. Can I get a land? Nerd Range Gaming on the northwest, in the northwest suburbs, runs a lot of Magic tournaments. I guess we have more chump blockers here, huh? I'm gonna bottom that. Just need to draw an actual land. Oh, I could have copied Bird. Oh, holy shit. We literally just did that, right? We literally just did that? I'm dumb, because I'm dumb. We literally just did that. Don't ask me where I went. I went somewhere else. Alright, draw a Raincorn, kill me, I deserve it. Oh, no Justice Stream! No Justice Stream! No Justice Stream! My favorite part about making mistakes like that is getting to time out all the people that type exclamation point punt because they didn't read the chat rules. Yeah, I was just keeping my Saheeli, chat. Jeez, chat. No punterino. Y'all wanted me to kill my Saheeli? That sounds terrible. Survey says... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Ooh. Alright. Oh, look, we got him down to 62, chat. Got him right where we want him. Got him right where we want him. Got him down to 62. God, I hope they don't make me click through my combo if we get there. That would be the bratwurst. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Why, chat? Why? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I should have played Tracker. Whatever. This game's been such a fucking roller coaster. So, you're saying there's a chance. So, you're saying there's a chance. It's all I need is a chance, chat. All I need. No, we're dead. Am I dead? No. Oh, not dead yet. Not dead yet! Holy shit, we're gonna time out making cats. Holy shit, we're about to time out making cats. God, I haven't timed out comboing with this deck before. I'm excited though. I'm excited to time out. Pac-Man Zero with the brand new Twitch Prime support. It's gonna be a long day's night. Let's scry first, I guess. So, they're at a virtual 103 because they're gonna gain 16 here. They're going to gain 16, which puts them to 103, and they can block 3. So I have to make 106 cats. I have 15 minutes and 55 seconds to make 106 cats. My opponent said they're going to concede. My opponent said they're going to concede. Are they going to do it? Oh, I hope so. Please. God bless you, opponent. Thank you. Thank you for not destroying my hand and my mouse. My mouse has seen so much clicking. Bless you not making us make 106 pretty kitties. They have a heart. You know what? People like to shit on the friendly leagues all the time. People are way less salty on average in the friendly leagues, okay? People in the competitive leagues, they're gambling so much and losing so much money playing Magic the Gathering that, like, they feel like they have to try super hard. And just, like, people in the... they just want to play fucking Magic by and large. They're like, I'm dead, yeah, let's go on with our lives. God bless them, and people like our last opponent. Yeah, just like, so like, it's funny. So I've even streaming largely medium and shit tier decks. I've always made money playing Magic online. Like the amount of tickets and treasure chests that I have basically steadily goes up, and occasionally I cash some of them out. But playing friendly leagues, the variance on how much I'm up and down is just lower. Like, sometimes you hit a bad run and you lose a bunch of money. And when you're losing a bunch on friendly leagues, you just hemorrhage far less quickly. Losing 12 tickets a league is just, you burn through tickets very fast. All right, this is going to be my last match of the evening. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow night again when the Open is over. We're going to play Jeskai Possibility Storm then. If you didn't catch all of this league or the sweet Zombie Loam league before this, that's all going to be published on my YouTube channel very, very soon. If you can't watch tomorrow night, I'll be back Monday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm live at 9 a.m. every morning during the week. Yep, that too. It's definitely, the friendly league is part of why I lowered the base donation cost to 10. No, the queue is still frozen until I work through it. Normally it's pretty cheap though, right? Wow, we are gonna make... The Candyman is about to deliver, chat. Are we just about to... This curve is kind of disgusting. This is how Todd Stevens wins games with his green-white unplayables deck, isn't it? It's like, turn 2, Knight of the Reliquary, turn 3, Tracker, get 4 clues, can just, like, never lose. Like, how does Creeping Tar Pit ever beat this start? There's no way Creeping Tar Pit ever beats this, right? And I'm sure we're about to get dumpstered now that I've said that, but like, most Creeping Tar Pit decks are pretty fucked at this point, right? Ensnaring Bridge, damn it. Hero's Downfall. Look, the Candyman already delivered the goods. He died a hero in our mind, okay? Glittering Wish. What kind of candy do you get? Saheeli candy? Smells like Saheeli candy. Glittering Wish is the card that we're playing as our tutor, and I don't think I like it. I actually really like a bunch of Tireless Trackers and Knight of the Reliquaries in this deck, but I really don't like the Glittering Wish package. They could Damnation. I don't know. If they had Damnation, would they have Heroes Downfalled the Tracker? Yes. The answer is yes, chat. For those of you that were wondering, would they have killed the Tracker if they had Damnation? The answer to your question is yes. All right, so let's start with Oath of Nissa. A resounding yes went off through the halls. All right, glad we could cover that together. Magic's a fun game. I'm glad I could experience this with you all. And, like, we're kind of behind, I guess, but, like, I got 3 clues in play, so it's like, whatever, you know? More Heroes Downfalls. Rude. I love when I'm having fun, too. Did you know Magic is more fun when you're having fun? When you play for fun, Magic is more enjoyable. Ugh. And this is a big part of the problem with having a Glittering Wish package in this deck, is I actually can't board out all of our Path to Exiles in a match like this very easily, which really sucks. Ooh. Path kills Tar Pit is a true statement. Is it something we're particularly interested in doing? No, not really, but you are correct when you say that Path kills Tar Pit. Oh, -3 Karn. We got the Steam controller in the mail, by the way. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Declan actually really likes playing with it. We bought a Legos game on Steam, and he's been having a blast with it. Who can take a fetch land, sprinkle it with dew? The Candyman can. Zach Myers, you should look at the feedback at the end of the last video. The TLDR is I like the Grim Lavamancer Scavenging Ooze package the best, and I think I have some good feedback on what the sideboard should look like in that video. The sideboard's the last thing I really need to work on. It's a little bit brutal that they're going to get to field us off of blue mana here. Do I want to Ghost Quarter their... I think I'm actually going to Ghost Quarter their field so they can't field us off of blue mana here. They're probably going to field us off of red in response, but red's less important than blue. If you wanted to shove a mostly unplayable 3-mana card into Mardu Pyromancer, I would recommend trying Monastery Mentor. That card's much better than Gutter Snipe to set the bar low. To set the bar exceedingly low, Monastery Mentor will likely outperform Gutter Snipe. All right, we've run out of candy. Remember when I said I had no idea how they could beat us? Slowly grinding us into oblivion was the answer. We have Coiling Oracles in our deck, and I have blue cards in my Wish package that aren't Planeswalkers. There's a promo. Why is there a promo Gutter Snipe? Why is there a promo Gutter Snipe? What is is that card getting reprinted? Soon to be standard staple. Okay, got it. Got it. Lead on Glittering Wish. Did not bait a thing. I'm gonna get my Dragonlord Ojutai on. Cast my Knight of the Reliquary. I get told by someone that they're gonna put 4 Stoneforge in their Pyromancer deck. That could be sweet. Like, gaining health is sweet in that deck. TLDR means too long didn't read. Grrr. Grrr. I feel like there's enough removal in the types of... Jeez. I feel like there's enough removal in the types of matches where we want Dragonlord Ojutai that I really feel like not having a Planeswalker in our sideboard to not only use with Oath of Nissa, but also generate card advantage seems like kind of a miss. Alright, logic not me, baby. When did they suspend Visions? I hate everything, everything. I hate everything. Really hating everything. Can we rip a Felidar Guardian? Guardian, Felidar Guardian. I'm gonna fetch now because I can't afford to fetch shock at this point. Oh, that's 3 redraws. So we get 4 looks at a Felidar Guardian next turn. They only have 1 draw here. Their hand is empty. So, like, if this isn't interaction and we hit one of our 2 remaining Felidar Guardians in the top 4 cards of our deck. So we've got 2 Felidars in 39 cards, or 29 cards. And we get 4 looks. Come on, creepy boy. Liana, the last hope. Fuck me. This rebuys Snapcaster Mage, and then we're dead. Why are you have to be good at Magic, opponent? All I needed was a brick. We get 4 looks because I get a Scry with Saheeli. Because you can blink the Saheeli when you play the Felidar. So that way it doesn't matter if you've already used your ability or not. That's fine. We were going to miss anyways. And again, like, I just can't cut all my shitty cards in this matchup. I like get to bring in this. I guess I bring in Bojuka Bog and Field. And like, I want to trim some of these mana creatures too, but just like, I have so many bad cards here. I guess a lot of these things I'm never wishing for. So like, what am I wishing for? I'll leave in Bring to Light. I'll leave Ruric, Thar. I'll leave Saheeli. I guess I have 62 cards right now. I guess that's fine. Probably don't want the Field. I think the Bog is okay. To get Snapcaster Mage on occasion, make their logic knots marginally worse. Alright, let's do this. This is going to be my last match of the evening, so if we win this game, we'll play a third, and if we lose this game horribly, we will be done. We are 3-1 in this league. I actually really like the trackers and the knights in this shell, but I'm not a big fan of the Glittering Wish package. I feel like probably playing Eldritch Evolution or Company or some other kind of tutor is probably better. Probably not Company. We don't have enough creatures for Company. But like, probably playing Eldritch Evolution seems okay. It's a pretty good start. We had a pretty good start last game, though. So for those of you that didn't see us get dismantled from the start that last game we had turn 2 Knight, turn 3 tracker, make 4 clues, and they ground us out of gas. We did not play Jeskai. These other 2 leagues went a little bit too long. We had 2 2-hour leagues, so I don't really want to stream for 6 hours on a Saturday night. So I'll be starting with Possibility Storm tomorrow evening. I don't know that no Renegade Rallier is strictly wrong. I kind of like the 3s that this deck has, and you can't really play too many 3s. Like, this deck's already pushing on the cusp of playing too many 3s, and I kind of want a 4th tracker. Like, we already have too many 3s, and I want more. It's an Eternal Witness. That's not bad. It really doesn't, Bob. Tireless Tracker is like the one card that makes these decks like pseudo playable, right? Just like play 4 copies of your best card. I'm gonna re-grab this Courser for now. No, I don't really know anything offhand. What's green-white missing to make it competitive? Efficient, cheap disruption. Just doesn't exist in those colors. Something like Thoughtseize or Inquisition. Something more efficient than Lightning. Something more efficient than Path to Exile, just as in cheap interaction. It needs more cheap, redundant interaction. Ideally, cheap, redundant interaction that allows us to interact with spell-based combo decks. Deal. I guess plussing here is pretty good. We're not beating a Damnation, so I'm not about to play around 1. If we get Damnation next turn, very good chance I just concede. That card's too narrow. It doesn't do enough. If it said, like, counter target 1 mana spell or exile a thing, that might be good enough. Even that might not be good enough. Tracker is basically never going to go down in price. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, so basically, my takeaway from playing this configuration of Saheeli is that I really kind of like... honestly, this Eternal Witness might be some hot nonsense. I want a 4th tracker. You probably want the 4th Saheeli. You probably... Honestly, I might just try like 4 of each of these and just have like 12 and then like maybe a couple of Witnesses, 14. I would then max on 1 mana dorks and I would get rid of this Glittering Wish bullshit. It's just nonsense. You'd probably want a tutor of some sort to make Felidar Guardian work consistently still, but I like the idea of shoving Oath of Nissa and the Saheeli Rai combo into this green-white shell. It seems like an interesting direction to take it that could be decent. Glittering Wish was cute, but like the utility it offers is not powerful enough to make up for the fact that you don't get to sideboard. Sideboarding in Modern is so important. And getting to make your deck better, especially in these mid-range decks, post-board against hard matchups, is really important. So not getting to do that makes your deck pretty exceptionally terrible. That's going to be it for me for tonight, folks. I'll be back tomorrow evening. I don't know an exact start time. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch for notifications, or follow the Open. I'll be live probably right about the time the Open starts, or the finals of the Open starts, or about the middle of there, so we can try and pick some people up after the Open finishes. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll catch all y'all around tomorrow or later next week. Have a good one.